Hello, and welcome to episode 26 of Roll For Chores, in which I shamelessly rip off Roll For Sandwich in order to help me get shit done. I am finally better and have my voice back after one of the worst and longest colds I think I've ever had. While in the grand scheme of things, a cold is not the worst thing in the world. Not being able to talk for days at a time, that's pretty bad. I was about to say, how am I supposed to get the attention I need when I can't even talk? But Ursula taught us that lesson long, long ago. So, we know how. Anyway, remember about 1,000,000 years ago, and a couple of episodes ago, when I said I used the wrong dice? Well, these were the dice that I actually ordered. As usual, I will roll a d6 to determine how many chores I will do, and a d20 to determine what those chores will be. If I roll a 1 on the d20, I will re-roll the d6 and add the result to the chore count. If I roll a 20 on the d20, then I will choose my own. If I roll a side quest, rather a 13, I will roll for a side quest. I got too excited thinking about the side quest. And new as of today, if I roll a 19, we will roll for initiative, and you will all find out what that means when it happens. So, how many chores will I be doing today? 2. Can't complain about that. And what will my first chore be? 13! Side quest! And what kind of side quest will we be doing? 3. Infuse it. And what's our infusion gonna be? 6. Pear brandy. I was really afraid that my pears were gonna go bad before I could get to this one, so I am super glad that it just came up. Thanks, powers that be. So I take 4 pears here and a bunch of brandy, and I just slice these up and put it in the brandy. It's pretty simple. As I said, these were, close to maybe going bad, so there's a few pieces that I cut off. You want them to be firm, but ripe. I will let this sit for a little over 2 weeks, give it a try and see if it's the flavor that I like. You do want to make sure that the brandy gets poured above the line where the pears are so that they don't oxidize. And yeah, this is really shitty brandy. Ta-da! This lid also helps keep the pears below the line where the brandy